Today I'm going to be taking you through a fresh workout from my new workout program, which starts today. It's a 4 time per week training program. Basically it's upper, lower, but the first upper lower are strength based days, and then the second upper lower days are hypertrophy based days, and today is going to be an upper body strength day. First we have weighted chin-ups for 3 reps, and that's superset with the incline barbell bench press, which I'll start warming up first. But first off, I'm just going to do around 6 to 8 body weight chin-ups first. All the way to the top, all the way to the bottom. Now to set up the incline barbell bench press, I'm gonna do this at a 30-degree angle. I have been doing it at 45 degrees, but I have felt my shoulders take over a little bit. And even though I want to focus on my upper chest, which is lagging, I don't want to train my shoulders. Still want to train my chest. All right. There we go. It's a bit too high. Since we will be doing relatively heavy for me today, we're going to be doing quite a lot of warming up. So these are 25 kilo plates. So we'll be warming up next set with 70, then we'll start doing some weighted chin-ups to warm up to. It's feeling all right. We'll be using this chain. And we're gonna do and we're gonna do a warm-up of 20 kilos for 3 reps. Feels pretty good. Next set, we'll do 30 for 3 or 2 reps and see how we go from there. Next warm-up set here is going to be 100 kilos or 225. On the incline, we'll do this for 3. Get nice and warm. Okay. Hey, feeling good. All right, so we're gonna do 30 kilos for 2 reps. And then our first working set's gonna be around 35 to 37.5 for 3 reps. Probably 35 to be fair. Here we go. Yeah, feels good. I also haven't trained for 4 days, so I feel pretty fresh. Work's just been busy and I've had to prioritize it, but we're getting back into it. The great thing about training in your own gym is you can superset whatever you like, whenever you like. No waiting around for people on the machines. So this is going to be 110. And I'm just going to do this for 1 rep to see how it feels, because this might be my first set. My previous weights that I've put in my app are set for 45 degrees, so actually 1 higher than this. And I finished on this weight, so this might be a bit higher, but we'll see. It's only the first week of the program, so we're not trying to hit any crazy personal records this week. PBs. PBs. See, that felt pretty good. I think we'll do 112.5. So we'll add these little black plates on, and then that will be us for the first set. Warm-up's finished. It's time to do some working sets. Never put the collars on if you're doing bench by yourself. It could save your life. Oh yeah. I have taken the shoes off. Maybe it's because I was hot. Maybe it's because I wanted to shed some grams off my body to make this easier. We'll never know. All right, so first set, we're going 3 reps at 35 kilos. I don't know what that is in pounds. Let's do it. All right, hands are just outside shoulders. Too narrow and you get internal rotation of the shoulder. I'm not a fan of it. Here we go. think I had about 2 more reps left. 2 reps in reserve, we'll do 37 next set, and then 30 on the last, I think. I'm tracking everything on my app. If you're not tracking your weights, you could be wasting your time in the gym. To be honest, I like to track reps in reserve, so I'm not sure if you can see this, but wow, you definitely can't see anything. That is horrendous. That was 2 reps in reserve. The incline barbell bench for 112.5, and I will make a note that it's 30-degree bench. 30-degree bench. All right, let's do this. Here we go. Okay, that felt hard. Easy but hard at the same time. We will go up, we'll go up to 117, so we'll put some 2.5s, the red zone, the red dogs. We'll go on. It's getting hot. So we've got the red and the blacks on. No collars. All right, we got 37.5 for 3. Playing around with a different camera angle here. If you do know anything about cameras, please let me know what angles are best to make me look huge on the tubes, or just that looks better when you're when you're watching it. I'm literally just playing it around, putting the tripod in different places, and you can hardly see my head. So, you know. Yeah. Okay. 3 reps. Let's go. Oh yeah. Okay. We'll do 40. Next set. I won't say that was easy because it wasn't, but it's what we're here for. I'm also training in a bit of a deficit, which is not fun, but I'm down a few kilos, which is the goal. But obviously, it doesn't really help you in the gym. It only helps you to look good. Lose some fat. All right. Another closer angle for you. 117.5 for 3 reps. Here we go. Barbell's in line with my eyes here. That's where I like it. And then I usually bring it out to like my shoulder line, come down, hit my chest, sternum area, and then come back up. Let's go. Hard part of the hand up against the barbell. We will go to 120 next set, even though that looked close. Oh yeah. All right. We're going 40 kilos for 3 reps, 90 pounds. See how we go. Last set here. We're only doing 3 sets of 3 on both. And then we move on to overhead press and single arm dumbbell row. All right. Let's go. Ooh. You got to do the little squat jump and pull the t-shirt at the same time, or else you'll get stretched t-shirts, I reckon. Oh. Let's do it. 3 reps. Let's get it done. Oh yeah. All right. Whew. That's heavy. That's hard for me. That's hard for me. All right. Chin-ups done today. Thank the Lord. Yeah. I wasn't filming before, but what I actually do while I'm training and when I turn the camera off is, in between sets, I walk around in circles to get my steps up. I don't move that much throughout the week when I'm working. I sit at this desk here, write programs, write emails, take calls, all that kind of stuff, mainly sitting down. So I try to walk around as much as I can, and usually you just look like a bit of a, bit of a random dude just walking around. But it gets you some steps, which is nice. We're doing 120 for 3. Let's pump it up. Pump it up, pump it up. Let's put this here. 5. So this is going to be 120 kilos, which in terms of pounds, I don't know, 250? 120 times 2.25, 270. 270 pounds for 3 on the incline. Let's do it. All right, 3 reps. Then we move on. Okay. Last set. Let's go. I think that is true 0 reps in reserve. Can't even talk. Whew. All right. Where's my straps at? No. My straps at, dog. Where is my straps at? They are not in here. All right. Next up we have the single arm dumbbell row for 6 reps per side and barbell overhead press for 3 reps. I probably won't do a warm up. I'll start at 40 for 6, go up to 45 and then 50 if I need to. But I feel pretty warm from those chin ups and from the bench. But I will warm up with the barbell overhead press because that takes a little bit more. But because we're only dealing with 40s and 50s, it's not as extreme as, let's say, doing a bent over row for 100 plus kilos. In terms of the setup, I like to put the incline bench up one click and the seat one click. And I put my foot on the back here, my hand right at the top. And then I take a really wide stance so I'm nice and stable. When you're more stable, you can pull harder, you can exert more force, so that's what I like. All right, let's do 6 reps. The first set. 1, 2, 3. 4, 6. Whew. All right, left side. All right, this is going to need to be a bit higher. Yeah. Solid. All right, do a warm up. We'll do 60 for 3. What's this in pounds? 135? How are we doing? 120 for 3, yes. Boom, no, that was 0 reps in reserve, that last set of bench. That was 40, maybe 3 more. All right, this is our first warm-up set, then we'll get to the real one. All right. Hands just outside the shoulders. Oh, this microphone's not in a good spot. Let me put it below. If I put it there. Yeah, that's a bit better. All right. All right, let's see what we can do for our real set. What's the pass? 3, 77, 70, let's do 70, 72.5. First set's gonna be 72.5. Here we go. Here we go. All right, we're in. We are in and ready. 72.5. Let's go. 3 reps. We'll go up, 75. Now I know the overhead press isn't the best for building shoulders, and even though that's my goal, to build wider shoulders, this is about getting stronger. So you know, this strength should carry over to the seated dumbbell overhead press, shoulder press machine. Probably not the lateral raises as much, but I do like the feeling of getting stronger. So this is more of a side quest. I actually stopped doing the barbell overhead press for years while I prioritize lateral raises of all different sorts of variations to try and get wider shoulders. All right, I think that was 2 reps in reserve. Yeah, all right. 42.5. I usually use my straps for these, but I think they're in my wife's gym bag. So that sucks. I just gotta man up. All right, foot nice and wide, nice and stable. So if someone was to try and push me over, they wouldn't be able to. All right, 6 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. All right, let's try get a better angle for this side. It is a bit tight, but maybe I'll just cut my head off. There we go. Let's go. How's it look? Not bad. It's a challenge because there's so much open natural light coming this way. I can't actually film that way or else I look like a silhouette. So I gotta film in most of the time. Oh yeah. We've had the mic go dead, the one that I was wearing. So now we're going from the external mic, the default or stock one that you get with the Sony camera. We'll see how we go. Bear with me. All right, 3 reps, 75 kilos. Here we go. All right, we'll go up to 77.5. Last set, 45 kilos for 6 reps. Deep stretch at the bottom. There we go. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Straighten. Straighten. Last set, and then we move on. So we've had 3 sets of 3 on this, 3 sets of 6 on the single arm dumbbell row superset. And then after this, we will head to heavy arm training. Let's go. All right, let's go. Next up we have barbell bicep curls and weighted tricep dips. 6 reps of each. So for bicep curls, I'm gonna start at around, probably anywhere between 25 to 35 kilos and go up from there. Tricep dips, I'll start at 20 or 25 for 6 and go from there as well. Get some clips. I'll do 2 reps, 1 or 2 reps, and see how it feels to see what this will be and for the first weight. I'm going to move this off so I don't get hit. Alright. Elbows forward so the weight doesn't rest on my legs. So I'll start here. Yeah. I'll put 2.5 kilos on each side and start there. So that will make it 28. This will make it 33 because I'll put on another total of 5 kilos. Tricep dip attachment. I'll do 3 or 4 reps just to get warm, and then we can get into it. I like my nose to hit the bar every time. 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. Nice. Okay. 6 reps. 2, 3. Elbows forward. 4. 5. 6. Alright, we're starting with 20 kilos. I like to start at the bottom. Unless you can start on a machine and kind of walk up to the top. I can start at the bottom and press up and just finish at the bottom instead of trying to push all the way up. That way I can finish on an eccentric, which I find much easier. Alright. I think I'll do 25 next set. Whew. Nice. And I'll keep the arm one there because that's not going to get easier. Let's go. Yeah. I'll probably just leave this here. Get into 25. We couldn't go, yeah. right. Let's do it. All right. Six reps. One, two, four. One thing I like to think when doing my dips is driving my elbows back instead of not thinking about them at all, or even worse, flaring the elbows. We want to keep them nice and tight within the body. And when we think of driving them back, it helps to get more of a deep stretch in that tricep. Nice. Oh yeah. All right, that was the last bicep exercise. Now, weighted tricep dips, 27.5 for 6 is what we're going for. Should be pretty easy. Let's go straight in. Excuse me, mate. Excuse me. Let's go. All right. Elbows back. Nose to the bar every time. Easy. Now to finish off the workout, I'm going to do some single arm cable lateral raises. Obviously this isn't strength, this is just a little sprinkle of extra, medial deltoid volume or lateral raises variations, just because I want to get my shoulders wider. This is a big focus, so I'm just throwing in literally 2 sets and then we're done. That was too heavy. Here we go. 2, 3. This is only 5 kilos. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. no break. We go straight in. Try to stay as front on as possible. 3. 4. Alright. Alright guys, that was the full body push workout. This is the first week, so not training crazy close to failure, but still pushing myself and kind of setting the foundation to try and hit PBs later on throughout the next 4-week program that I'm doing. If you like videos like this, let me know. It's really easy for me to record and I enjoy it. I'm training, I may as well film it. I can answer questions in between if you have any, so if you do, for the next training video, put them in the comments and then I'll answer them throughout. If you do like my style of training and coaching, you can join me, the links in description, one-to-one coaching or Built by Brock. I'll see you in the next video. See you later.